Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video with Laura and I where we are going to scrap lift this layout right here, and it is from Sarah Miller's Create, and I will link all of her information down below. You are going to actually see me use quite a bit of mixed media and all of that goodness because there is tons on there. Now, the other thing, too, is that I will let you know that I actually scrap lifted another one of hers that I've already put up on my channel that will go live sometime next week. And you will see that I absolutely love her style. She is something that I gravitate to. She has so much goodness in her layouts and everything. So make sure that you go check her out. Obviously, go check out Laura's because I'm curious to see what Laura decides, because this layout is a little bit outside of her element because it's got a lot of mixed media in there. And we all know how much she loves to work with mixed media, right? We did, both of us really went outside of our comfort zone on this one because it is still something. Even though I do a lot of mixed media, it's a different style of mixed media that I wanted to try. So I did get out Vicky Bouton's stencils there. I did also get out some shimmers paints, and the shimmers that I use in the beginning here are two Spritz. They are You're the Zest and Caribbean Sunset. And then at the end, I do use my Sunset strips, the Vibez. I did use a little bit of Distress inks, and they didn't quite work out as I wanted to, but I did pull out mustard seed and dried marigold. Marmalade? No, marigold. They just didn't work out to the way I wanted it to, so that's okay. So in this scrap lift that we're doing in the layout, it has 3 sets of triangles, and I achieved this as well. And she loves to distress, and that spoke to my heart. Like, I was like, oh, like her layouts, almost all of her layouts are distress, and I loved all of that. So here I am. I'm just cutting this down because I wanted to do up some of this color. Now, the photos are of my daughter. They are of a good friend of ours, our next door neighbors, her daughter's 5th birthday. And I know that it's like a country theme because they did a bunch of horse riding and all of that. But I do not have birthday paper that matches the color tone. So I pulled out some of the pinks because pink and blue go together anyway. And it used that thinking of why I used this particular collection. So it is Birthday Confetti or Confetti's Birthday, something like that. It's one of the older pink paisley collections. Oh, man, I so miss pink paisley. I wish they would have never got rid of them because I love their stuff. So like I said, I absolutely love what I done on this layout. It is something that is very different for me, but kind of the norm too. I've always pushed myself over the limit and over myself to try to see what I can get out of my layout. And honestly, I will tell you this in the beginning. I will tell you what I start out with. And in the still shots, you'll see what I did differently because I don't like it at the end. I didn't come back on camera because I already shut down all my filming stuff for the evening because I filmed this particular one at night. So I happened to pull capture and happy. My title is going to be Happy 5th Birthday because that's what it is. It is the daughter or the friend's birthday. It was the 5th, or it was her 5th birthday, I should say. And I kept looking at it afterwards, and I sent it over to Laura, and Laura's like, something's not right. I said, I know. I couldn't figure out what it was, and I took off the word capture, and it looks better. So you'll see me have it on this whole entire layout, and then you'll get to the still shots, and the still shots will have it off. Or no, yeah, we'll have it off. Because after I was done filming, that's when I did it. And then I filmed with the way it actually looks. I'm so sad. I'm almost done with spring break. I'm like, oh man. Like, it was great to have the week off. I needed the break from school. I needed the break from the kids. I just needed a break from parents and just, COVID in general and all of that stuff. I just, sometimes you do need a break, and I'm one of them that I don't take off time, like time off unless I absolutely have to. And I just don't take it off. So most of the time I bank almost all my hours, because I just never know with my daughter, especially being a single parent right now. I'm like, because my husband is gone, I'm not a single parent, but I am in the respect of Josh being overseas right now, and I just don't take time off. Well, this was a much needed break. I needed to be refreshed. I just needed time away. I don't know what it was. I can't tell you why. I just needed it. Honestly, I was able to clean my whole house. Like, I deep cleaned the whole house, got it all ready for the summer. I just love doing all that. So I take that word capture off, and then that stays there the whole time. I glue it down, and I have a little thing that removes the adhesive, and that's worked out well. It's not even sticky or anything. And then the little sayings that I do end up at the end, I move them down into the corner, and it works out fabulous. Like, you can't even tell that word was even there to begin with. But yeah, I could not believe, I was like, I don't like it. Like, I thought at first, like, it was like, yeah, it's looking out great. I'm shoving things in there, I'm doing it and embellishing, and then I get off camera and I'm like, nope, this ain't right. Like, it covers too much of the photo, and that's what Laura said, and that's what my brain was thinking afterwards, but I didn't want to come to the realization that I have to pull it off. So I did glue these down, but because there's so much gesso and mixed media behind it, it was easy to pull it off, get the glue off, and then glue it all back down again. So I just place all these little bits and bobs, and I like how it's kind of wonky on the background, but the center focal point are the photos, and that works out honestly really well. I add the balloons, and I start adding. So this whole theme to this layout is really beachy theme, and I took it to the horse farm and made it that way, and it worked out really well. I liked how I tucked the word happy because it's so big and bulky, but it works. It just works. And then I needed to find, I will tell you this, I did need to find the word or the number 5, and that's what's going to be nestled in between that happy, so that gap won't be there. I just needed to find the 5, and there it is. And like I said, I just, I figured out that that'll work, and you can see it, like on camera here, you're probably thinking, Miranda, you can't see the 5. I promise you can see it like in the still shots and everything. And I'm just going to town. I'm like finding different things. I find some tags that I put in here and some other little bits and bobs. It works out well. I do come in with some sequins too and add some sequins and some more splatters and just, odds and ends. I really enjoy what this looks like. I just don't like that word capture. But I enjoy doing this. So make sure you go check out everybody. Like I said, everything will be linked down below. I am filming my heart out today because when I do this voiceover, I've got the day off from all of my jobs. I'm not even going to look at school. Like my actual teaching job school. My other one, I do have to log on and do my participation, but that is that. I did get my last grade or my first grade, and it ended up being an A. So that helps me out there. I love, I know not all grades, let's put it out there, not all of my grades are going to be an A. I'm just going to say that right now. I have some weaknesses, and they're going to push those weaknesses in this college degree that I'm going to be getting. But ultimately, I do love what I have. I do love that I am taking this course. The course is really good for me. It's got a lot of knowledge that I already know, but I'm enhancing that knowledge and giving, obviously my 2 cents for whatever it's worth. Sometimes that 2 cents can just go be put back into that pocket. Yeah, so here are the splatters that I'm coming in with. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. If you are new, welcome. I would love to have you. I do upload between 2 to 3 times a week. I do tons of collaborations, design teams, just regular process videos, and do a lot of day in the life in my voiceovers. So if you like that type of content, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really truly doesn't hurt you. It's free. Make sure that you go check out Laura and then Sarah over on Instagram. I don't know if she's got a YouTube channel. If she does, I'll link it down below. Otherwise, just stalk her Instagram page, because that's what I do. I just love her stuff. So I'm going to let you be. I hope that you all are staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.